Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back. This is Ray's Motor Life. This is your boy. Make sure you go hit that subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. That really helps the channel out. Yes, we are trying to grow this channel. So today we're going to talk about not just the view. We're going to talk about the left. The left is losing over Elon Musk and Trump. Trump giving Elon Musk, a little bit of power. But I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a minute. But first of all, I want to jump on to Karoline Leavitt. Press Secretary Leavitt. Let me tell you something. She is a bulldog, man. She's a beast. And she's fixing to show it right here. So let's show you this part right here.
Yeah, thank you. Can you direct traffic? Yeah, thanks.
Let's act like adults here. They are generously offering their time to answer your questions. You don't need to scream at them like a bunch of school children. Go ahead.
Thank you very much.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why she is in charge. This is why Trump put her in that position, man. I'm telling you, this is why Trump has put her in that position. She takes no shit off anybody, from the media, the reporters in the room. So, and let's jump over here for a minute. Let's do this right here for just a second, guys. Let me look over here. Bam. Let's see. Let's get out of that one. Let's see what old view is yapping about today. So the left are going nuts. Watch this.
Before our very eyes, an unelected shadow government is conducting a hostile takeover of the federal government.
This
they're
is
talking about
the
Elon
most
Musk.
corrupt administration in our history.
Oh my God.
And it's putting our economy, our government, and our most at-risk communities in serious jeopardy.
Elon and his handful of friends now have full access to your personal and financial information that's in the system.
Wait a minute. No, they don't. Trump said he is not allowed to touch that department. These people are trying to fearmonger. This is what you call fearmonger. Pocahontas here thinks that if she scares the American people, they're going to put them back in charge. Just keep listening.
Your payment history, your social security number, your bank account numbers. Elon now has the power to suck out all of that information for his own use.
Yeah.
Like he needs it. Yeah.
The White House, however, is claiming that they're keeping his power in check. Take a look.
Mr. President, why is it important for Elon Musk to have access to the payment systems at Treasury?
Well, he's got access only to letting people go that he thinks are no good if we agree with him. And it's only if we agree with him. He's a very talented guy from the standpoint of management and costs. Elon can't do and won't do anything without our approval. And we'll give him the approval where appropriate. Where not appropriate, we won't. He's running obvious.
So he just said it right there. He's not doing anything without oversight, without my approval. So he's not able to get into our bank accounts like they're trying to fear you into. I'm telling you right now, this is fear mongering at its best by the Democrats.
Obviously, a big company has nothing to do if there's a conflict that we won't let him get near it. But he does have a good natural instinct. He's got a team of very talented people. We're trying to shrink government. And
there you go. He's trying to get waste out of there, like, 50 million for condoms in Gaza. What do they need condoms for? Does it really matter when you're, screwing a goat? I mean, come on, man.
He can probably shrink it as well as anybody else, if not better.
Now, listen to this. They just watched Trump say that, okay? Trump just said he is not in charge of your bank accounts and your pay or none of that. We have oversight on him. It has to go through me before I approve what he can do. Well, he is here to eliminate the stupid spending to these other countries and to these other organizations that we do not need. Our taxpayer money is going out to places that we don't have a clue about until 2 days ago.
So, I mean, are Americans going to be okay with Musk?
I am, because I want him to get rid of the dumb spending that our taxpayers' dollars are going to. Why would I want to fund another organization in a different country? Why do I want my taxpayer dollars going to creating a book overseas for the people to do a transgender, write a book or a coloring book or paint?
Oh, okay. A guy nobody voted for having all this kind of power. And
Wait a minute. 70 something million people voted for Trump, and Elon Musk come out there and was on the campaign with him, and everybody cheered. We knew what we were getting when we voted. That's what they don't understand, and they cannot admit. Yes, the American people did vote for Elon Musk because we voted for Trump. Trump brought RFK Jr. out there, Tulsi Gabbard, all these people, Pete Heste. Yes, we voted for them people as well because we knew what Trump was going to do. He told us what he was going to do. He brought those people out there. So when we voted for Trump, yes, we did vote for them, Whoopi.
the news outlet Wired found out that at least 6 of the gentlemen on Elon Musk's team are between the ages of 19 to 24 with little or no government experience. And
you don't need government experience to be smart and know how to eliminate wasteful spending. You think the man that puts rockets in space is going to put stupid people around him? These are college graduates. These are kids that are, yes, they're kids to me because I have children in their 20s. So they have to have somewhat common sense and smarts about them. Or, I mean, you don't see these women putting rockets in space. You don't see them up there as a senator or governor or Democrat, or they're Democrat, but I'm saying like a Democratic, holding a position in the White House or as president, because they can't go further than this table. They say, oh, we got degrees. Where is your journalist degree? I mean, Sonny keeps saying she's a lawyer. What'd she do? Go to law school and go straight to The View? I mean, she has no experience, obviously.
no one is in college. I mean, who are these people and why do they have access to any of your business?
Well, they don't. What they're doing is
They
actually
don't.
illegal. Everyone knows
No,
that the
it's not
separation of
illegal.
powers allows for Congress to decide. They have the power of the purse. This is money that was already allocated from taxpayer money. And to stop it is actually, there was an act passed in.
Maybe they can revert the money that's already been passed. Just because it's been passed doesn't mean that the money's just sitting in a bucket saying, okay, well, since it's already there, we might as well send it over to these people. No, if the money's already there and if he eliminates that stuff, maybe they can revert our taxpayers back to maybe North Carolina. I don't know, LA, fires, maybe Tennessee, maybe Florida where the hurricanes have hit. Maybe they can, give it back to us American people. Oh, that would be something, wouldn't it?
1974, right? I think it was the Impoundment Control Act, because they feared Nixon was blocking programs where Congress had already approved funds because he didn't like them. So it's beyond Elon Musk. Donald Trump doesn't have the power to do what he's doing right now, but
Yes,
I
he
wonder
does.
where the screaming is, because Donald Trump floods the zone. We talked about how the last couple of weeks has felt like a year. It's only been a couple of weeks. And what he's doing
Only
is just
2, by the way.
2 weeks. He's, while ending DEI, the immigration raids that they aired out all over television, started a trade war.
Thank God.
But meanwhile,
Get 'em all
this
out of
is
here.
the thing people
Trade
should keep
war.
their eye on,
No,
because this flies.
Started a trade war. Now, remind you, it is Wednesday, let's see. I'm doing this the February the 5th. So trade war is already over because it wasn't a never trade war. Them people caved because Trump is a businessman. He knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's playing chess and they're playing checkers. Let's just put it that way.
Is in the face of our Constitution, and that's where people should be enraged.
Yeah,
I think this is what
Don't
he's
need to be
doing. And I've
enraged.
given so much thought to it when
Oh, she gave so much thought to it. Here comes this one. This lady, man, do I say more?
we first started learning about Elon Musk now being a special government employee, which means he has top security clearance, but he doesn't have the obligations that a full federal employee has. So he doesn't have to.
So that means he doesn't have top security clearance there, ladies. This is how they twist their narratives, and then they twist the news, the real information, and they push it out on the public. Then they fear monger.
To give the same amount of disclosures. He has less conflicts of interest. And it seems to me that when I put my legal hat on, what Donald Trump is trying to do is he's trying to expand the powers of the executive branch. We all know, or we should know in this country, that there are 3 co-equal branches of government. You got
Who
the
are they, Sonny?
Okay, so you've got the judicial branch, you've got the executive branch, and you've got the legislative branch. The legislative branch is the branch that Sarah was just talking about, which is Congress, right? So you've got the House and Senate, power of the purse. What he is trying to do is trying to figure out how he can expand his power, the power of the executive branch, and have a little more power over Congress. And he certainly has kind of a bit of power over the judicial branch, because the top of the judicial branch is the Supreme Court, which he has packed with loyalists. So in my view, I think he's causing a constitutional crisis intentionally, so that this goes to the Supreme Court. And if the Supreme Court, ladies and gentlemen, say, yeah, he can do this, our Constitution, as we've known it, is basically going to change forever. It will.
And this is how her warped mind thinks.
Not be the Constitution that the framers of our government, our country, thought of.
Right.
Well, it kind of feels like if a tree falls in the woods and no one hears it, did
Hang on, let's see if it's what this fake Republican has to say.
it even fall? In that Congress also has to fight back and want to reclaim the power of the purse. And Congress really has 2 primary authorities: declaring war and the power of the purse in the House. They've completely ceded authorization of use of military force to the executive branch for decades. But now, even Republicans who support Trump's agenda, what even is the purpose of being in Congress if things that you vote for, that you work on, could be just completely thrown out the window by the president? And executive overreach isn't anything new. Previous presidents have done it. But this is unlike anything we've seen. And I'll say this: Republicans have always believed in shrinking the size of government. We've believed in cutting waste, fraud, and abuse, and streamlining agencies when we can, auditing agencies when we can. But what I'm struck by is
And that, my friends, exactly is why Elon Musk is there, to cut government spending. Like they said in the beginning, they're done with the government, the swamp, all these bullcrap bureaucrats. So what they've done is they're all losing it because they're scared to death, because Elon Musk is in there and he's cutting things like $2 trillion to go over here to throw drag parties in Croatia or wherever, you know. I mean, it's insane. Why does the people in Gaza need $50 million in condoms, even though they just discovered that the money was actually sitting there going to a, group that we call, that wants to eliminate us. I can't say the words because, YouTube doesn't want me to say it. So those little key words you can't say on here, and it's a shame. But anyways, here's the deal. Zelensky from Ukraine, $175 billion, $200 billion, I think they said. They said he talked to Trump the other day, said he only seen 75 billion. So where's the other 100 billion or so? Where'd it go? Oh, it was the kickbacks. And like Donald Trump was talking about yesterday, he wants to see where the kickbacks went to these people that voted and gave this money from our swamp people, these bureaucrats and our government. He wants to know exactly how much kickback they got, because I can tell you, if we gave $200 billion to a country and they only received 75 billion, where's the other 125 billion? It's in somebody's foundation pockets, organizations, election funds. Maybe their little projects, that they like to say they're doing. I don't know. Maybe Trump and Elon can look into that and see where the 125 billion. Maybe that's why these Democrats are losing it, because they don't want people to investigate and see where all that money has went to and all this other money, because like Trump said yesterday, now Trump did an interview also from the Oval Office. He said it. He said he wants to know where the kickbacks, how many people got the kickbacks and how much did they get. So, all right, we're going to end that video. It's been 15 minutes, guys. That's a great time to just watch these left people losing it. Karoline Leavitt, man, she's a bulldog. She's the right person for the job. She just eats that media up. She puts them down, and not in a bad way. She puts them in their place where they need to be. If you notice the last administration, those people didn't scream. They couldn't even get Biden or even up there to answer questions, more or less. His press secretary, she was a fruitcake. So, I mean, they're all wackadoodles in my opinion. So, hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you go check out Ray's Moto Life. Yes, I am monetizing the channel soon. So if you would like to help the channel out, or you can also Venmo me, and it will come directly to me. So I will put that in the description, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe, like, comment, stay in your lane, or crash the damn thing.